The Fox 17 problem solvers tracking down the owner of a snowplowing company that's gotten a lot of complaints the past few days.
Yeah, Darren Cunningham joining us now live with what he had to say. Darren?
That's right, Derek. Janice, we've seen a big response to our stories about Nick Reminga, the owner of Dewey Snowplowing, but for the past few days he wanted nothing to do with the camera. Now he tells us he's doing his best to get his trucks working and will issue refunds when he has time, but customers are still skeptical.
I want my money back now.
Raymond Lull says there's been quite the lull since he's heard from Nick Reminga, who he says he hired to plow his driveway for the season. $230.
I sent him a check back in September, and then the first snow in November, he never showed up. So I called him and says, "Hey, I want my money back." He sent me a check, and the check bounced.
Lull reached out to the Fox 17 problem solvers after seeing other people having similar issues with Reminga's business, Dewey's lawn maintenance and snow plowing. When his check bounced in the fall, Lull says he tried calling Reminga.
And all I got was the answering machine. And so I told him, I says, I want either a cashier's check or cash. And I've heard nothing from him.
After failing to plow customers' driveways this past weekend, Reminga updated his voicemail, explaining equipment failures.
Thank you for calling Dewey's Snowplowing. We are currently down 5 of 7 of our plow trucks due to mechanical issues.
Sunday and Monday, he would not go on camera, but told Fox 17 he'd give refunds to those who asked. The complaints kept coming into our inbox. So based on a tip, we visited where Reminga keeps his trucks. Turns out he was there, surprised to see us.
We'd like to talk to you about the situation.
Situation is that?
Reminga soon opened up, explaining that he's out here in the frigid cold, working to get the trucks up and running.
At what point did these break down?
We went out Friday night, and the trucks went out for the first round. Once we hit about an inch and a half, all the trucks went out.
He says any missed services before that must have been by accident.
Accidents happen, things go bad, driveways get missed, we're all sleep deprived, we're all out there working as hard as we can.
And he says he's willing to give partial refunds.
I paid guys, and we did provide service for that first half of the season.
There are individuals who are saying that you did not provide service in November, for example.
That's up to their interpretation.
But their interpretation that you did not show up.
I can't confirm or deny that we did or didn't show up. We try to get every driveway taken care of in a timely fashion, with the exception of when we have problems like this.
There's a gentleman, for example, Mr. Raymond Lull.
I have no idea who that is, but keep going.
He's one of your clients.
No, I believe you.
Okay. He says you wrote him a check to refund him that money in November, but the check bounced.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I have not heard from him. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Reminga says he's got hundreds of clients and will issue refunds to those who are due.
It's going to be quicker and easier to email me or text me and say, hey, I'm Bob Smith. I live at this address. I'd like my refund.
Again, he says if you'd like a refund, send him an email or a text. We've got that information on our website right now, fox17online.com. Live in the studio this evening, Darren Cunningham, Fox 17 News.
All right, Darren, good to hear from him. Thank you for that. If you have a problem you'd like our team to look into, we have a Facebook page you can contact. There's also the tip line and email address, problemsolvers@fox17online.com. Ionia County considering becoming a Second Amendment sanctuary county.
Coming up.